Hey you guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys learned a lot. My name is Vanessa, but my friends call me V. On Instagram, I'm V_Houston Stylist. I am a beast in the wig game, okay? And when it comes to color, like I do my thing. I love color. I mostly specialize in corrective color, colored extensions to match people's hair, which is a very big challenge because you're having to use several different formulas to get the same result. I do watercoloring from time to time, but only when I'm doing like pastels or anything above a level 8. I brought her to a level 9 yesterday. I did a shampoo wash where basically I mixed shampoo and bleach and we wash out like a lot of those color tones. This is an old wig that my friend gave me. I'll do another video if you guys are interested in learning how to do a bleach wash. Whenever I want to do rich tones, I use permanent colors because if you're using semi-permanents, they could be a little translucent, and if you're using watercolor, you're definitely going to get translucent since it's going to wash out really fast. So if you want that rich color, we got to do permanent. Today I will be using this right here, Framesi. This is the color line we're using, and this is the FramColor. This is the intense line because I want that vibrancy. So I'm going to be mixing 4 different shades to achieve what we want. Actually, we're really not 4 because this is my goal right here. The 7. Can you see that? It's focusing on my face. Okay, well I'm just gonna read it to you. Sorry guys, I'm new to this. Alright, it's the 7.044 and we're gonna mix it at a 1:2 ratio. So this right here is a 8 and a 6. So I'm gonna combine these to make a 7 because they run out. So sometimes when you're at the color store and they run out of the colors that you need, it's pretty cool if you're able to formulate in your mind using different colors to achieve the same result. So I'm gonna explain a little bit. So this is the level system, okay? This is how it goes. 1 is the darkest, 10 is the lightest. This is universal. It's true in every color. It could be red, brown, whatever, any color. You have your pigment and you have your level system. So you could be a level 7 red, you could be a level 5 red. It's just, this just shows you from light to dark. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep her at a level 7 because we want it to be bright but rich. So like I said, that's why we're using permanent color. I already have my lace protected. I'm really anal when it comes to getting color on the knots and getting color on the lace. I like for when I lay these wigs for it to look like it's coming straight out of your scalp. I want the lace invisible and I don't want any spots or any pigmentation. It's hard to do, but if you really just take your time and you pay attention to the details, because it's in the details that gives you that real life growing out of your scalp effect. And we like our girls to look lace. So what I like to do is I like to use a scale to measure. I weigh it by the gram because it just helps me be more precise with knowing how many grams of each pigment that I put. When I want to really slap that color on, I use my big paintbrush. When I want to get more around the roots but cover a large space, I use a wide but short bristle because it really, it doesn't move a lot, so it helps me really be more precise in my application. And then this is what I use when I want to, like when I work at an angle, when I do like balayage moments, so it's really all in the brushes that you use too. So makeup brushes, hair color brushes, it's basically the same. I'm going to be using 10 volume. So 10 volume is for deposit only. When you want a little bit of lift, that's when you use 20, 30, 40. Developer is basically hydrogen peroxide. The more hydrogen peroxide you have, the more of a kick and the more it's going to blow up those cuticles. I don't want this to be any lighter since we're trying to go down to a level 7. I only want deposit. If you guys have any questions, I know color can be a little confusing and complicated, but you're welcome to reach out, send me questions. I'm more than happy to help. I only like to use 60 grams at a time because after about 20-30 minutes, you start to lose that kick and you don't want the colors to be different shades because if it takes you an hour to do the whole, like all the color at one time, by the time you get to the last drops, the kick is already kind of gone and you might have different shades. So keep that in mind. Just mix a little bit at a time till you're finished. So right now, I'm just gonna kind of go in and do thin slices. Make sure that you always do this too, because you want color on both sides, on the top and the bottom. If you just do one side, you're gonna pass some spots. And And I love for my color to be completely even. If I start to see different shades, it drives me crazy. And then you want to really use your fingers and get in there. I use this little brush right here. And you see, I use this little detail brush to really get me right there. And I do little strokes like that. You see how like right here, like there's no color on the lace? Now, since we ran out of the 7, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the 8 and the 6 to give me a 7. Brush, and I'll go in right here. And I go like in a streak-like motion, like I'm feathering. We have her fully colored. We have about 20 more minutes until she's done processing, and then I'm gonna rinse her with cold water, being really careful to not let it bleed on the lace. Once the water starts to run clearer, then I'll take off the lace protectant. Excited, she's so fire! 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 I'm so happy. Look how shiny that color is too. This curling iron is very special to me. It's sentimental because before I moved to LA, I flew out here for Chris Appleton's masterclass. It was a life-changing class, and it was included in the like little VIP gift baggies. And I don't know what it is about these plates, because everybody says they have ceramic plates, I guess, but this is just so like smooth. Like the way it's like on the hair, it's so smooth. Like you can just, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not sure. This is my favorite curling iron. I really want more hot tools from him, because this is like the best curling iron that I have. I sectioned her already. Every section has a pin, it's held by a pin, and I'm gonna use those pins to hold the curl and to set it when I'm done. I just realized that when I was recording it was a little blurry. I'm really confused on how to use this camera. It's going crazy on me. Sometimes it turns off, I'm in the middle of talking and then it just shuts off. I'm really confused. So I'm gonna try to find a videographer friend of mine that maybe can help me get the settings right, because I don't know what it is. So if it's blurry, which I really, really hope it's not, please forgive me. I promise to do better in the future. Please, don't judge me yet. Okay, so we're gonna start unpinning the hair. Pinning the hair works so well is because heat changes the molecules of the hair. So when it cools down in that shape, it's more set like that. So that's why they pin the curls. So whenever you heat something up and you let it cool down, honey, you're gonna have long, bouncy curls that last. Look, do you see that bounce? E. Over her. So beautiful. Yeah. See that? See how it just goes in one pound? Bam. So this is the look that we wanted to achieve, and I think we did a really good job. So my camera shut off again, but I'm working out the kinks. I promise, things will get better. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Please like this video. Help your girl come up on YouTube, because I'm here to stay.